Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Pan Yong. I would like to extend a warm welcome to our customers, partners, media friends, and all industry colleagues joining us today. It's my pleasure to share with you how Huawei IdeaHub is facilitating the digitalization and the construction of smart offices and classrooms. First, I'd like to briefly introduce Huawei Intelligent Corporation. Huawei has spent 28 years developing and updating intelligent corporation products. We have been reading in H.285 codec and end-to-end 4K technologies for several years. Meanwhile, our unique high-definition node bandwidth and powerful network adaptation technology ensure that videos are 1080p at half industry average bandwidth. The products in IdeaHub series, released within the last year, have been recognized by many professional organizations, achieving the Red Dot Design Award in 2020 and the Sweden Global Team Corporation Device Innovation Award, and the Sweden Asia Pacific Video Conferencing Market Leadership Award. What's more, according to statistics from the International Data Corporation, Huawei has occupied the largest market share in China for 8 consecutive years. For that, we'd like to express our gratitude to the Industry Express for their recognition and appreciation. Our intelligent corporation products and solutions have served customers in more than 140 countries and regions. IdeaHub, as a new productivity tool, is changing the traditional office and the classroom. For instance, at the Chongqing Bank in Hong Kong, IdeaHub provides customers with a secure and efficient cross-border solution to efficiently support the orderly operation of services during the pandemic. IdeaHub is also helping education institutes digitalize teaching. As Dr. Krasa Chonawans, president of Class University, highlights, integrating data, learning methods, and advanced technology in one smart device, the IdeaHub is a real game changer for smart education in the digital area. Lecturers and students can now create an interactive classroom even when they are miles apart. With this intelligent tool, we can quickly set up a learning center from anywhere, promoting easier access to high-quality education for all. Beyond that, IdeaHub also helps TV stations explore new entertainment styles. A live TV channel in Serbia, for example, uses IdeaHub to improve interaction between the host, the guest, and the audience. According to Huawei's Idea statistics, at least 60% of employees' working time is spent on the communications. 56% of the manager's time is spent in meetings, and 90% of a company's key decisions and core ideas are generated in meeting rooms. Meeting rooms are like the command center for organization operation. Therefore, a smart and efficient office collaboration tool is of vital importance. A traditional meeting room requires multiple devices, such as projectors, microphones, cameras, speakers, monitors, and video conferencing endpoints. Deploying this is very complex and often leaves the office in a mess. Huawei IdeaHub is a brand new productivity tool for smart office. It integrated a whiteboard, projector, microphone, and video conferencing endpoints in one device, greatly simplifying device deployment. Enable employees to communicate and collaborate as easier as if using a smartphone. The comprehensive devices allow the meeting to take place not only in traditional meeting rooms, but also in leisure and open office area. Meetings can be held anytime, anywhere, facilitating anything from quick decision-making for lengthy discussions. Wireless projection has become common in digital office scenarios, which is why Huawei IdeaHub supports multiple wireless projection methods to improve user experience. You can install IdeaShare apps to share computer desktop and mobile phones. You can also connect IdeaShare key to a computer to project your desktop to the IdeaHub in just one tap. Or you can also use DLNA protocol to project video apps on a mobile phone to the screen. If you are using a Huawei phone, you do not need to install any apps. Instead, you can use drop-down menu to start the projection. Wireless projection supports up to 4K 30 FPS high-definition audio and video sharing. During projection, you can directly perform operation on the shared content on IdeaHub, such as turning pages, adding comments, and exiting the playback. You do not need to perform operation on your PC or mobile phones, making your presentation more flexible and easy to control. Intelligent writing is one of the most frequently used functions in a cooperative office. Based on this, Huawei IdeaHub provides various intelligent whiteboard functions, such as writing with stroke effect, zooming by gesture, co-author whiteboard cooperation, and intelligent writing recognition, all of which are just as smooth as writing with pen on paper. The intelligent recognition function can automatically convert handwritten fonts and images on the eWrite whiteboard into printable text. Writing latency is a key factor for user experience. Huawei IdeaHub provides a 35 milliseconds ultra-low writing latency, which is significantly shorter than the industry average 45 minutes. Once you have finished writing, you can take your notes away simply by scanning the QR code, sending them to your mailbox in one click, or saving them to a local hard disk or USB flash drive to achieve a seamless workflow. We are also working towards popularizing intelligent conferences. Thanks to its unique AI technology, Huawei IdeaHub can bring us a more efficient and intelligent conference experience. The SVC multiple screen technology provides multiple layouts. You can switch between the small window and the main window simply by dragging them. What's more, the intelligent trunk function always keeps the speaker in the center of the screen. In addition, the intelligent acoustic buffer automatically shares the external noise and ensures that your meeting is not affected by ambient sounds, providing optimal conference environment. Huawei IdeaHub provides an open system complete with multiple SDK capability, such as screen-based conference, whiteboard, projection, UI control, device control, and audio and video codec. You can integrate this capability with applications. For example, with device-based control SDK, you can customize the powered on and powered off logos and images of the large screen devices to better fit your company culture. IdeaHub also supports capability openness based on 4 operating systems on mobile phones and PCs, including conference, projection, and whiteboard SDKs. IdeaHub also can integrate it with mobile or PC applications. For example, the projection function can be integrated into existing mobile phones or PC applications of an enterprise. Now let's watch a video to see how IdeaHub help Gulf Group company build a digital office. Please.
IdeaHub is a complete interactive AV conferencing system which has all features and functionalities of any AV setup, but simply in only one device. Very simple to use, very simple to install and configure, and very simple even to maintain. Let's confess, because of this corona pandemic and the situation with the whole world is facing now, everything in our life became digitalized, became virtually interactive, and even the mindset changed. For example, now we are facing as account manager or part of sales team, I'm facing some restrictions and difficulties in meeting clients. We can overcome all of these restrictions by using IdeaHub. We can do these meetings and we can interact with the customer and we can deliver whatever we want. My favorite feature, voice masking. You can imagine during the meeting you have a privacy area which where you can talk or even discuss something internally and the audience can't hear you. This is amazing. Actually, you can find a touch screen, but maybe without camera. We can find a touch screen with camera, but maybe without a mic. So to find such a complete system in only one product, I don't think there is any other products in the market can be compared.
In the education industry, Huawei works with various partners to establish smart classroom solutions. We use Huawei IdeaHub board series as the core and combined devices with teaching application and platforms. The three types of smart classroom solution help education institutes improve the quality and experience of regular teaching, collaborative teaching, and remote teaching. Combining the anti-blue light IdeaHub board series and the electronic blackboard, Huawei Smart Classroom solution can help teachers retain their writing habits and protect students' eyes health. The IdeaHub board series is integrated with the third-party teaching software to achieve digitalization of the entire teaching process before, during, and after class. Through this solution, we aim to bring digitalization to every classroom to achieving flexible teaching and high-quality learning. Most traditional classrooms use traditional blackboard, which cannot connect to digital devices, making it impossible to save and share digital class notes. Such a tool also limited teaching methods. Huawei Smart Classroom solution uses Huawei IdeaHub board series as a core integration with electronic blackboards and various professional teaching software. Before class, the solution provides interactive courseware editing tool for teachers to engage in cross-department collaboration, share resources over the cloud, and import material with just one click. Students also can preview the courses in advance. During the class, teachers use subject teaching tools and multimedia material to aim teaching and better allow students interested. In addition, the integrated blackboard enables teacher chalkboard writing to be automatically retained electronically. After class, the solution supports in-class quiz and analysis, enables schools to evaluate classroom data to improve teaching quality. What's more, Huawei IdeaHub board is certified with 4K optical anti-blue light and dual eyes comfort certification from 12 rain length, protection students' eyesight from light source. Next, let's watch another video about how IdeaHub helped Kuzminski University in Poland implement digital education. Please.
The world is changing rapidly. The technological progress does not create temporary solutions, but future cornerstones of society.
Huawei and Kuzminski University share the same values. We believe that quality education should not be confined to one's desk nor building.
The initial analysis of the possibilities for the accelerated digital growth to take place at KU has marked the goal to allow for maximum immersion while ensuring the convenience of both the staff and the students.
IdeaHub is the icing on the cake that provides outstanding comfort in the way modern classes are conducted. The IdeaHub's features will help our students in achieving their goals of becoming business leaders of the future.
Great thanks to Kosminski University for your sharing. Project Mind, right idea. This is Huawei IdeaHub. Have a nice day. Thank you very much.
Hello, I'm Sutida Mongkonsuthi from Cenex, Thailand. I'm delighted to bring you today's topic on the smart office in Thailand. Cenex, we are #1 IT distributor in Thailand with distribute computer peripheral, computer hardware, software, and also communication device from over 70 world-class brands to more than 6,000 distribution channel partners nationwide, including Indochina market. We provide not only products, but also many kinds of services. And also we offer integrated smart office solution to all business and work from home customer with after-sale services under the concept of trusted by Cenex. So our customer can believe or can trust in our product that provided by our companies. So now let me talk about business challenges during the COVID-19. I would say the pandemic caused a change in our lifestyle. Work from home, study from home, online shopping, etc., etc. So every company, like everyone seeking for the opportunities or any innovative tool that can help them in these situations. On the positive side, as technologies play more important role than ever before, many companies looking for new innovative product that could help them enhance productivity. I can see an increase in IT products demand, especially network system and also video conferencing. However, we still face supply chain issue as well because of the pandemic. So how does the company cope with the challenge? Our company is agile, flexible, and adaptive to change. We never stop changing for the better. So the technology is playing more important role than ever. And we never stop looking for the new innovative product to help us with a better and more productive operations. We also try to focus on what customer need and try to fulfill them. More importantly, we think that not only products that can help them, but also services as well. That's why we keep coming up with solution or value-added solution for the customer as well, under the concept of trusted by Cenex. So our customer can trust in our product and services. What are the changes of customer requirement for smart office in Thailand in this current situation? I would say technology is changing the way we work and pretty much everything. Hybrid working is more and more common in Thailand. For example, normal meeting room will be equipped with video conferencing hardware and software. That will make it easier for the staff who work at the company and also who work remotely so that they can work together at the same time smoothly. Smart office make hybrid working better, more productive, and easier as well. How has the IdeaHub adapted to these changes and how does it meet the need of Cenex? IdeaHub is another innovative product that Cenex has chosen to market in Thailand. IdeaHub is a productivity to bundle with video conferencing, smart writing, and also wireless sharing. It also designed to suit any environment, so it can easily turn normal room or normal space into smart space. Please share one or two Thailand customer favorite feature of IdeaHub. One of their favorite feature would be as easy as pen and paper. Our customer enjoy a smooth writing experience, innovative intelligent writing recognition, identify words, figures, and flow charts, and I think they love about it. Another feature is the center of attention. With fast, accurate tracking, the speaker is always the center of attention, and it's really important. Some of our customers in the education industry, for example, Kirk University, when it's was implemented, professors and students love it. It helps to make interactive session between them work better. Students can revise their lesson and technology help to improve their memory as well. So now my turn. What is my favorite feature? I would say I agree with our customer because that two features I mentioned earlier, I love them both as well. But also video conferencing and AI tracking. When you have a meeting with someone, it's very important that you look them at their face, right? And when you work remotely, it's very important, or meeting them via IdeaHub, you can focus them on the face. So the IdeaHub will help you with that because of the AI tracking function. You always know who the speaker is, and that's very important. It also supports all kinds of platforms. For example, Huawei Cloud Meeting, Zoom, Microsoft Teams, Cisco WebEx, or anything that you could imagine. You will love it. So it makes the meeting easy to operate as well. What are the future collaboration with Huawei on IdeaHub as well as other products and service? I believe that hybrid working or work from home will be ongoing in the near future. And everyone look for like solution or innovative products that help them enhance productivities or digital transformation. Cenex always team up with Huawei to provide all kinds of products and solutions to the market that meet all the requirements.
Hello and welcome to this digital and online version of Huawei Connect 2021. We have a great lineup of speakers, all of them from a different industry domain with a different background, but also one thing in common, including myself, but I explain that later, which is the power and the value of using digital tooling in our daily operations. So let's introduce our guests first. Lady first, Simye, an online celebrity. Would you like to introduce yourself to our audience, please?
Hi, I'm Simi. I'm Brazilian living in China, and my whole life is related with products. I sell products online, especially electronics, and I also have one channel talking about electronics products review. But not only that, I also talk about my life in China.
I find it. Is it this one, right?
You can show this one, the secret Huawei campus. As you can see, my life is totally related with technology, and Huawei is a big example. I'm really glad to be here with you guys.
Likewise, and thank you for joining us. Rafa, I should say Rafa.
Rafa is fine. I work for a hotel as a hotel guest relation manager, but I also mix it a little bit with my passion for traveling, and I'm kind of showing people all around the world through my YouTube channel places in China, hotels in China, and all what is related to my life here in this country. So actually I make a short video. I think I can do that. I have the Idea Share app right here.
My name is Rafael. I live in China. My story in this country began in 2015 when I came here for the first time. 5 years later, I'm more in love with this country than ever before. And I'm willing to discover and show the world what China is about. This is a huge and very vast country, full of wonderful people and incredible places to explore. It's a place that now I can call my second home, because that's the way I feel it.
So this is a bit about you and how technology and online and offline blends in your professional but also in your personal life.
Correct.
Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for the invitation, Edwin.
Faye, we also already saw a bit of you. You are from the world of education. You're in Shanghai.
Yes.
Very welcome. But I understand that your students are in Argentina and anywhere else in the world?
Yes. Hi, I'm Faye, and I'm a Chinese teacher from Argentina. I work in an international school in Argentina. And yeah, my students, they are in Argentina right now while I'm here in Shanghai. Because I came here for my holidays during 2019, and then pandemic happens, so I couldn't go back. From last year to this year, I've been teaching online, in my house.
So, as I said, a great lineup of speakers for this particular session, speakers from different backgrounds, different industries, and yes, including myself. My name is Edwin Diender. I'm Chief Innovation Officer in our Global Energy Business Unit. So the four of us with different backgrounds and different interests maybe even, but using a common dominator, which is the power of digital, is what this particular session is about. So let's move on to the next topic that we'd like to discuss, which is how does that value come at play? For example, Simi, if you don't mind if I move to you first again.
Yeah, sure.
Product placement, product management, product introduction. There's a lot of shops for that. We understand a little about how online and offline shopping works, but I'm sure you have a lot of insights to share with that as well. How does the world of digital and the world of physical blends and creates value for you in your particular case?
For me, I do not only videos about the product reviews, but I also do live streams. For me, I tested the IdeaHub twice, and I really have a great feedback. When I show the products and they said it's really easy to understand what you are explaining, and sometimes in the live stream you want to make it very interesting, so we can also pick up some random people to do some giveaways, or you can also interact with people, like asking them to come and talk with us. I think this is a great way to make people trust you, and also make friends, so they also trust in the words you are talking because you are just sharing your experience right now. IdeaHub really helps because live sometimes takes 1 hour or 2 hours, and people maybe enter now, they don't see what you talk in the beginning, then you can put some stuff here, some important information.
Sure.
Yeah.
Rafa, a completely different industry. How and where and in what way does the power of digital enables you to blend all these things together, if it's even possible to do that?
Yeah, definitely, especially in this time where the pandemic is hitting us. We have such a hard time right now to get together in the same room, different people from different departments perhaps. So definitely the power of digital era is helping us a lot, right? We need to make a conference, we need to make a meeting, so we can use video conferencing, we can use our digital tools to communicate to each other, to see each other. Definitely we've been doing staff training for 6 years. That's the time I've been here in China. It was quite different, I must say, a little bit more boring perhaps. We used to give them the information, they're still there listening to you.
Right.
But when you have a tool where you can allow them to draw, to write down, to move things, to interact with the content that you're trying to show them and teach them, definitely they're more into it, they're more interested on that. It makes it easier, more interactive, it makes it more interesting to do staff training with these kind of tools, and they're definitely more into it.
Sure. More inclusive, perhaps.
I would say that, definitely.
More inclusive.
Yeah.
Speaking of inclusion, Faye, how and where and in what way do you see it actually brings you value?
Well, for me, it's very, very useful. I've been teaching online before the pandemic, but I know that this online teaching, it's a big challenge for teachers. I mean, not maybe for students because they work with technology all the time, but for most teachers, it's like very hard to use, a new technology. So due to this pandemic, we are all forced to use applications and use new technologies, and we discover a new world for the education. And also not only for schools, but maybe, there are people that want to learn something, but if you don't live in a big city, you probably won't find a course in your town. There are no classes. So you need the online classes or you need a digital classroom. So I think that this new way of teaching is very, very useful, and it will be like a trending in the future. It's right now.
Right. It's actually one of the statements that I've used in my past. The future is now. The power of digital for me is that it really brings things together in such an easier way because of different channels working as one. I find, for example, this product here, this IdeaHub that we have here, is not just a hub for ideas, but it's also a hub of integration. It really is a hub. It brings channels together as one.
In fact, like you said, it have so many functions we can use. For me, I am like gamers and like this kind of electronic thing. So in fact, I also like to play games on IdeaHub.
Because it's a wide screen, of course, instead of a small screen with a small gaming console.
Yeah, and it's also connected with people, Like we can even play some online games or even chess we can play, and we can interact, have the camera, they can see us, and there is so many ways you can use this.
It becomes more intuitive.
Yeah.
Rafa, what are your tips and tricks that you come up with or that you found out as you, for example, are on the road?
For example, we have a staff training again. I use that example because a piece of art like IdeaHub, I use it a lot at work for the staff training. Mm-hmm. So information sharing is an important part, and it saves a lot of time when you have like a PowerPoint presentation, right? And then you display it and they want to keep it for themselves. It's very simple just to have a QR code for them to scan it and they just can download it. Or I simply can forward it through an email address through the IdeaHub directly. So they don't need to take pictures or I need to print out on waste paper to share the information that I'm trying to give to my staff. They simply just scan the QR code and have them on their pockets, they have it on their iPads, they have it on their computers. So the speed and how easy it is to share information nowadays with technology, I think is a very important part, and I think products like IdeaHub or products that nowadays we can find in the technology market is very important.
Makes perfect sense to me. Faye, for you, in the world of education, remote learning and remote education, e-learning, remote teaching, did you find anything very specific or very interesting that you think that is a feature what it's not been made for, but I use it in this way because it helps me best?
I think that it's not only useful for remote classes, but also for the class that you were physically in a classroom. Because, for example, in my cases, some of my students, in my school, lots of students, they go to travel in the middle of the semester. And if they are not in the class, but maybe they are at home, maybe they are in a hotel, they can attend to the class. So if we use this, I think that they can connect to the class and watch and be present even if they're not in there. And the other point is what Rafa says when I write in the board, because the IdeaHub is not only for video conference, it's also a board. That's what I find it very, very useful for every school. Yeah, I really like it.
I can also relate to what you're saying. You took part of the secret that I would like to share, actually, which is that the board is not just, or the solution itself is not just interesting, and a technology like this is not just interesting. Another thing that I use a lot, actually, is the ability for a solution like this one to flip between operation modes. If I'm behind my desk and I am asked, for example, by customers to join a meeting with them online, they are using different meeting tools of different software or hardware vendors. And on my computer, I'm sure everybody has this, you have installed these different applications. For your smartphone, it's very easy to do, but on your computer, the stability is much better, the quality is much better than on your smartphone. But how to do that on a screen like this? The first way would be you put it on your computer, you join with your computer, and then you share the screen from your computer with a screen like this, and then everybody has it. But it's computer quality. This is high definition audio, video, and what have you. If I need to tell my friends why this is more interesting than another one, I would use features that we've just discussed. So that's what I would say if I think my friends should be able to use it as well in their daily work. So here's my last question to the rest of you. Starting again.
Sorry, before you do your last question, I want to raise one good thing I just thought now. You know, I was just thinking what he was saying to us, and then I just realized there is one feature I really like about IdeaHub. Because for us, doing the live stream or we're doing some videos, sometimes we cannot stay in a quiet place. But with the IdeaHub, I like the area focus. Yeah, you know, like
yes.
They have the area, they catch the sound. If you are not inside that place, then the sound will not come to your video. I think this is really great, just not for videos, but also for meetings and also for the teachers, right? Because if you are doing some classes.
Yeah, if you are in a class and you have, you know, they're always talking in the background. So yeah, it's really, really useful that they just focus on your voice, so that the students that are remote, they can just hear your voice and know all the background sound. Yeah.
Active noise cancelling maybe is a feature that goes along with it, but the part that you talk about, maybe to explain to the audience here, in a solution like this, you're able to draw a line virtually in the area that the camera pinpoints at, and everything that is outside of that line mutes the noise. Very good addition. Thank you for that. If there is something that you would have to say to your friends in your community why not only the power of digital but a solution like that is beneficial and helpful, what would that be?
You see, because IdeaHub can integrate so many things, like not only videos but also many features you can connect together, and you can really have you don't need to have projectors or speakers or whiteboard. You can always have everything inside. I think it's really a powerful product. I think you can just say a perfect personalized assistant. You can do whatever you want, and that one can help you a lot.
Good. So not a PA, but a PPA.
Yeah.
a personalized personal assistant instead of a personal assistant. Rafa, what about you?
Well, I've talked before how it's being used in the IdeaHub professionally at work in my hotel, but I believe this is also a very powerful tool to have perhaps at home, right? I don't live in my home country. I do video call with my family often. So I wish I could have, or they have access to the IdeaHub, and then, because we all live all around the world in different countries. We are in Argentina, Spain, Venezuela, and China. Being far away from home and having a tool like this that allows you to interact that much. Having it at home, perhaps, I'm a person who likes doing sports, going to the gym, perhaps watching an online class of kind of a yoga, perhaps another kickboxing. You can follow and look at the screen and do it at home. Why not, right? So I believe it's not just for having your work. I think at home it will work as well. So if you ask me, would you recommend it to my friends and my family? Definitely I will do it. I think it's a tool that we can have to communicate in a much better and integrated way.
Wonderful. Faye, how about you?
As Simi said, this is like a very integrated product. You know, for a school, you don't have to buy the board, the projector, and the speakers. You have everything in one product. That is, I find it really, really useful. And another thing is that it's very easy to use. It's very friendly. It's like using your tablet. It's like using your cell phone. It's like very, very easy to understand. You don't have to read a manual. I think that most teachers won't have any problem with this.
I fully agree with you on that one. And on that note, we're at the end of this session. The power of digital is to bring things together in different ways. The mission statement of Huawei is to bring digital to every person, home, and organization, most importantly, for a fully connected, intelligent world. And that means we're fusing and we're converging and we're bringing technology together, physically and digitally. Thank you to our guests, Rafa, Faye in Shanghai, Simi here. On behalf of me and the rest of the team, enjoy the rest of the online Huawei Connect, and thank you for watching. And as we said, the future is now, so let's dive into digital.